Hello everybody. Today we are going on a little nature walk. It is very exciting. You can hear the I don't know, plethora of animals chirping and
little critters.
Just the little critters.
Little nature sounds.
Little nature sounds. No, we're not. We're actually just going on a walk in a park, and we just thought that looked like the jungle, so we had to make a little goof for you guys.
A little goof.
Yeah, a little goof. Anyway, no, we're just at a local park, and I just thought this area was really pretty. But anyway, this video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about fitness and what we're doing in our lifestyles and all of that. You know, our journey with weight up until now, our what we're currently doing, like I just said. You know, yeah.
All right, yeah. So it's definitely no secret that like obesity is a huge problem here in the United States. I mean, look at Exhibit A and B right here.
Thanks.
But in all honesty, I mean, that's where we're at, right? Like, that's where we're starting right now, unfortunately. But, I mean, we saw a problem, kind of like the whole debt thing, and then, like, we're deciding to fix it more sooner than later. Because, you know, when you're younger and you get your health under control, when you're older and more prone to illness and things like that, and your body breaking down and whatnot, you'll have a better foundation to be able to combat those sorts of things.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, what I'm doing right now basically, or what I was doing up until this point, was just kind of eating whatever I wanted and working out. And, you know, I got really strong doing all that. I didn't look that bad, but, you know, I stopped looking at the number on the scale like I should have. And I stopped really just focusing on what my body looked like. And one day it was just kind of a wake-up call. I just kind of looked one day in the mirror and was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And, you know, because I was really impressed with my numbers. I bragged about my numbers as far as the weights go. I still kind of do. But, you know, people ask and I tell, so I tell them.
You like weightlifting?
Yeah, weightlifting. Yeah, weightlifting. You know, all my numbers in that. But, you know, and that's just kind of where I've been. But, you know, it's not the healthy thing to do. And so now I'm just kind of going to get back on track with macro counting, stuff like that, which I'll talk about here in a little bit.
All right, so a little bit about me and my backstory as far as fitness and weight and all that goes. Well, you know, growing up, I was just like a regular kid. I feel like it's not like I was like chubby or anything like that. I was just like normal size, I think. And like through high school, like I was like active, doing like dance, like cheers, step team, whatever. I was just doing stuff. And then like on top of that, what I also think helped is like high school itself and just like not being able to eat in class and like chew gum and stuff like that. So it's not like I was like eating all day long. So I mean, like, it was no surprise that once I went to college, like went away to college for that first year, I gained like more than just your average like freshman 15. I gained like a freshman 30 or 40.
Oh, daggone, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, and I just like kind of held on to that weight for like a good 2-3 years or so. And it took like a heartbreak to finally shed those pounds. I'm talking about like hurt. Like, I know like me right now, if I was like sad about something, I would just like eat, because I'm an emotional eater. But like, this was like low, like to the point where I did not eat a thing, but just maybe a little bit for like 2 or 3 months. And I lost like 40, 50 pounds, like went below what I was before. It was a little bit scary. But anyways, after that, like getting past that sort of thing, I developed a love for food. It was like one day I couldn't eat anything. The next day I woke up and I was like, oh, I love your cheeseburger. Oh, I love your hot dog. Oh, I love your chicken wings. Okay, like, yeah, I really love food, even today. So I slowly...
It's like an understatement. Like, I really love food today.
Yes. It's that agape type love.
Yeah.
Anywho, so like over the years, like I slowly like gained like that weight back. And then like I kind of had like an awakening. It was kind of like I'll be honest, it was kind of like a self like dislike. I don't want to say like hatred, but like this was like an unhealthy mindset that I had at this time, right? I was like in grad school, and I was just like, I need to look better. Like legit, I was watching Victoria's Secret fashion show, and I was like, there is no reason why I can't look like them.
Yeah.
No reason. And truth, like if you put in the work and you eat healthy, you exercise and all of that, it could. And like my body type is one that could be close to that. But anyway.
Yeah. You got a good body type.
But
You do.
yeah, so like that was my motivation, you guys. And I shed like, I was like, my biggest at that time was 204. Okay? And that's just being honest. I went down from 204 to like 250 something in like 5-6 months. I think that's just a rough guesstimate. I'd have to look at like MyFitnessPal for the exact numbers.
Yeah.
Because trust me, I was logging it.
You do that quite often.
Weekly.
She does that quite often. Every time she'll be like, man, I just look at this. Look at how much I weighed here. This
Yeah,
is how much I weighed when we first met,
oh
kind of
gosh,
thing.
I sure do.
She does that quite
But
often.
yeah, I did. But, you know, it was all well and good. Like I lost the weight. I had blood pressure issues when I was at around 204. So, my blood pressure got better, but I lost too much weight, you guys.
Yeah.
155 don't look good on me. I had people telling me like, you know, as I was losing it, oh, you look good, Jasmine, you know, all of that. But then like I started to creep into like the creepy. Like, wait, they're like, Jasmine, you look like a bobblehead. I'm like, no, I don't, y'all. Like, clearly I'm not seeing myself correctly. But I was just like, I want to reach 150.
Hold on. Looking back, would you say that you definitely do see that you were a bobblehead?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Just want to make sure we're in agreement upon that because she looked like one.
I did. It was a little bit scary. But, I mean, I kind of like combated that. I realized I hit a plateau, like 150 something. That unless I like completely like cut out like an unhealthy amount of calories in a day, I wouldn't hit 150. So, kind of like start to listen to what the people said to me. A little too
Finally.
much. A little too much though, cause I let it all go. I was like, I ain't gonna look at the scale no more. I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat. And then so, here I am today. My highest now is 223.
Dang.
And that is June 1st, let me tell you. June 1st this year. I have since lost 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Woo! Like, literally, with this whole like budgeting thing, I think it's really helped me because one of my biggest problems was the like eating out. And
That
like,
was both of our biggest problems.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't in the budget, let me tell you. I can't eat
No, it
breakfast,
isn't.
lunch, and dinner outside. I can't afford it with what all we're trying to accomplish. So just cutting that out and then doing workouts every day, like 30-minute twerkouts on YouTube
Twerk out.
every day, and like these walks on the weekends. Like that's all I've done. I mean, I know that I'm gonna hit like a plateau. I'm like at that point, I'm gonna start to count my calories again because that's what's really worked for me. Like I know, woo, I'm getting a little winded. Like I know, like there's all sorts of like fad diets, like different methods for like being healthy and like weight loss and all of that. But Zachary has told me like time and time again that what it really boils down to is like a caloric deficit.
Yep.
If you are not eating less than what your body needs to function, then you're gonna stay the same weight or gain if you're eating more. So definitely counting calories is very effective for me. Maybe not for everybody, but it's what I plan on doing.
Yeah. And even going to a little bit of what's effective for her or for me, you know. And she said counting calories is effective for her. It's not for me. I promise you. Right now. I prefer counting macros. To me, it just makes more sense, especially since I'll be working out a lot more as far as weightlifting and stuff.
Yeah.
So that means, you know, eating 2,000 calories is you know, I would lose weight eating that, but if I ate 2,000 calories worth of carbs, my muscles wouldn't really be able to sustain themselves. So it's good for me to have a good balance between the proteins, the carbs, and the fats.
Yep.
And, you know, if I can stick to that, you know, I should meet my fitness goals pretty easily with all of that. So, all right, so every time, let's just interject right here for a second in the video, in the topic of discussion. Every time we come on this walk, there's this gazebo, and it is popping with people, okay? They have food, they have like cookouts, everything.
Every time, y'all.
It's disgusting. In a sense that we are just waiting for someone to just be like, hey y'all want some food? Like, that's what we're just waiting for. It probably will never happen, but I'm gonna keep my hopes up. Jasmine gonna keep her hopes up.
Oh yeah, one day somebody will have that hospitable spirit and like just want to just share.
Because we look like two sweaty fools down here right now. But let me show y'all what up.
Did this turn off?
It's okay. I got it.
Every time. Every single cotton picking time.
Like I said, every time, and I hate it. Yeah, so this is, we decided to sit down for this last part. Jasmine got a little bit winded while we were walking. So.
It was too much walking, too much talking at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah, the reason we're doing all this fitness stuff is because for me personally, it's longevity of life. You know, I want to be there for my kids. You don't see that many fat old people walking around these days. You just don't. They're either all, yeah, no, it's very true. They're either they all got smaller in their age, or they all died in their 50s. So it's just something that right there is huge wake-up call. I feel like it should be for anybody. And, you know, also I just want to be able to look good. You know, I want to look good, feel good. I want to be able to like the person I see in the mirror. Right now I'm not really at a state where I can honestly say that I'm happy with that. You know, I've got people who constantly, you know, they'll even tell me right now, like, you're not fat, you're just a big guy, you're big boned. Really?
I think you're beautiful, baby.
Of course you do. Okay, you married me, you're better.
Yeah.
Because you stuck with it. Anyway, but you know, and I'm just tired of just giving myself the excuses. I love the saying, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired about it. So that's kind of where I'm coming from this whole thing. And I just want to be healthy and feel good about myself.
All right, so I really do think that the why is a very important thing when you're just like setting out to do something like this. You need to have a very good reason, because it's not going to be easy. If you don't have a very good reason, you're going to fall back into your old ways, or worse, like having my max be 204 and then now 223. Like, just the why was not good enough. And like how Zachary said it, he said he wants to be around for his kids. I want to be around for our kids. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, there's so many things in life that you don't have control of, and like this is something that you can at least have a little bit of control of.
You have complete control of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like as far as longevity goes,
yes.
Like you could be struck down, lightning, hit by car, dead, like that sort of thing. But I feel like at least this is doing my part, so that the things that I can kind of help, that I do it. It's kind of like sounded a little weird, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. And like, just like recently, I've tried before. This is why the why is very important. I just recently tried before, because y'all know we just got married. And like, I went and tried on dresses. I found a dress that I liked. And so I wanted to order the size that I was at the time, which was, I would have fit an 18, right? So, I was just like, okay, well, I'll just buy this. And the girl was like, well, it's $200 extra for a plus size dress. And like, knowing that I had done like that huge weight loss from 204 to 155, I was like, I can do this, right? Wrong. Because my why at the time was not a big enough thing for me to make a change, to fit into a wedding dress, right? I mean, it's important, like you want to look good, right? But so many times people, they do lose that weight for that wedding, but just right after it, they flip it and they're back to their old ways. because it just wasn't enough for a long-term lifestyle change, right? But I do want to be there for our kids. I want to be there for my husband. I want to I mean, I feel like it would just kind of be bad if like he was like doing the right thing, like being healthy and like living a long life, and then here I am just like eating myself to death and leave him alone. Okay.
Yeah,
I kind of like think a little too hard about these things, but I mean, like, it's important.
Let me cut in right here for a second. I do what Jasmine just said. It's good that we're going to be able to go through this experience together. You know, not just the debt, but the weight loss as well. Just the total lifestyle change. You know, because doing the total lifestyle change alone can be very, very difficult. And
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a lot better for both of us that we have each other, and we're both in the right state of mind, and I'd say we're both 100% all in for both journeys, and it's going to be pretty exciting going forward.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you guys are deciding to go along for the ride, you know. Because, I mean, it's not going to all be like rainbows and unicorns and lollipops and gumdrops. It's really not. And, like, we want to be, like, super real about it all. I mean, it's not all going to be, like, uphill. There's going to be some valleys in this, I'm sure. You know, just sharing it with you guys, like being an inspiration for some, and, you know, having that accountability is just going to be great, I think.
For sure.
All right. Well, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go home. Like, these mosquitoes and these little gnats and these bugs, they're killing me, man. I'm looking behind my shoulder, make sure a duck doesn't come attack us. Anyways, long story short.
I think you'd have a bigger problem if we have a freaking little frog back there jump out of the lake.
All these frogs.
Oh, we know.
But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and we'll have something very cool coming up later.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a vlog. It's what we got for Jenna's wedding.
Oh yeah, Jenna's wedding.
Yeah. I think it'd be pretty cool.
I'm just sitting here thinking, did you record something without me knowing it?
Nah, ain't that good. Not yet. I'll get there.
Okay, we're rambling. See y'all later. Oh, look at you got a little walk going on there, don't you? Oh, hit it. Okay. Kill it. Kill it.
Come on.
All right. Hello, guys.